Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I have an extra special creation for all of you guys. For anybody that loves coconut, this one is definitely for you. I've combined two of our famous Guyanese treats or snacks, and I made something called SALARA buns. So basically what I did is I made the classic coconut bun and then I loaded it up in the middle with that sweet coconut filling that you would normally put in SALARA or red bread. So if you want to see how I put this delicious treat together, then please keep on watching. So to start off this recipe, I'm going to be making the coconut bun mixture or the batter for that. So in a large bowl, I'm going in with some all-purpose flour. If you all are interested in the full list of ingredients and measurements, they will be listed in the description box right below the video. So just go ahead and click on the drop-down menu and scroll a bit and you'll see everything right there. At this point, we're going to be going in with our shredded coconut. Now, if you guys want the optimal product, what we usually use traditionally is freshly grated coconut. But if all you have on hand is the store-bought grated desiccated coconut or the unsweetened coconut flakes, that's going to work here too. That's what I'm using in this recipe because I know some of you guys cannot access the fresh coconut. On top of that, I'm going to be going in with a lot of freshly grated nutmeg. You all know whenever I make my coconut buns, I only put nutmeg. I do not put any other spices. But if you want to flavor it as per your own taste and preferences, go ahead and do so. I'm also going to go in with my baking powder at this point. I also went ahead and added in my white granulated sugar, and I'm going to go ahead and mix everything very well with some clean hands. At this point, I'm going to add in my softened butter. Now, whenever I make buns, I like to use butter that's either softened or slightly melted, just because I find that it gives a better product in the end. Once you get that butter all mixed in and rubbed into the dried ingredients, it's time to start streaming in your milk, as well as some vanilla extract or mixed essence. If you wanted to, you can use your clean hands to mix this together just so you can make sure to feel the dough very well, or you can use a spoon like I'm doing right now. Whenever you're making coconut buns, you never want to make the batter too soft and too loose, because if you do and you put it into the oven, they're going to spread. But today I'm going to be putting them into a cupcake tin and filling it with the SALARA filling. So if I make it a little too loose, it is totally fine. It's not going to fall apart anywhere. But of course, if you were just dropping these like regular coconut buns, you have to make sure to make it a little stiffer. So once the coconut bun mixture is done mixing, you're going to go ahead and set that to the side and work on the SALARA filling. In my bowl, I've gone ahead and added in my shredded coconut flakes. Again, if you want to use fresh coconut for a juicier product, you can definitely do that. I'm going in with some brown sugar. That gives the best caramelly taste and texture. And I'm also going to go in with some grated nutmeg. At this point, I'm also going to drop in a little bit of vanilla extract. And after you add in the vanilla extract, you're going to go in with a little bit of red food coloring as well. This is going to give it that SALARA filling look or that red bread look on the inside. Now I wanted to mention, this is how I'm making the filling today. I did it very simple and very easy. But if you wanted to make it extra juicy, you have to add in some more sugar to make it more melty and loose in the middle of the coconut buns. And if you wanted to as well, you can cook this mixture on the stove for about 4 to 5 minutes just until the mixture comes together. You don't want to overcook it or else it'll crystallize, but that'll also allow it to be a little more juicy. And of course, if you use the fresh coconut, that adds more moisture into it as well. Now, once your coconut bun mixture and the SALARA filling is done, it is time to start assembling this. So I have some cupcake liners here that I've put into my cupcake tin. It's going to make for easy cleanup in the end. And I'm going in with 1 scoop of my coconut bun filling. This scoop is about 1 to 2 tablespoons full. So I'm going to add that in on the bottom. And once you add that in, you're going to spread it out just slightly with your fingers. It helps if you wet your fingers a little bit and it will not stick to your finger. Once you spread that mixture out slightly, it is time to go in with that filling that we made before. So what we're going to do is just take a regular spoon and we're going to add some in. Now you can put in as much or as little as you want. And once you get the SALARA filling on the inside, it is time to put another scoop of that coconut bun mixture on the top of it. Once you finish adding on the top layer of the coconut bun mixture, you want to go ahead and wet your fingers and spread it out a little bit as well. If you do not spread it out with your fingers, it's not going to really spread out in the oven by itself, so you have to help it out a bit. I'm going to top these with that classic cherry that we would normally put on our coconut buns, and I'm going to pop these in my oven that's been preheated to 350 degrees, and they're going to cook for about 15 to 20 minutes or until they're golden brown on the top. So I let these buns cool slightly as soon as they came out of the oven, And as you all can see, it is nice and crispy on the outside. It's nice and golden brown. You see some of that filling sticking out from the inside as well. And of course, using that cupcake liner made for easy cleanup in the oven, there was no need to scrub the pan afterwards with all that sugar coming out of it and the coconut filling being in it as well. So I'm just going to break into this and show you all how amazing this looks on the inside. As you all can see, that coconut bun mixture is nice and thick. It's moist and crumbly at the same time. And of course, that coconut filling on the inside was absolutely delicious. It was nice and it was sweet. So I hope you all enjoyed this recipe today. I hope I inspired each and every one of you to try something new. I hope you enjoyed this mashup. Please don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed yet. Click that big thumbs up button. Go ahead and comment down below if you give it a try, and let me know what you'd like to see next on my channel. I'll see you all again in my next video. Bye everyone.